So this is a video here, and it's actually an advertisement of a British swimmer. And so there is this new um, product, and it's called Soul Cap. And I will read this story to you. So it's advertised in it has like I believe extra large. I don't know if it runs in medium. Uh, Large and extra large, or XL and then XXL, but it's according to your hair. And so here's the article that I found interesting. It's having to do with the Olympics, and I really enjoy watching the Olympics, but I don't enjoy the drama that has come with it. Lately I've been noticing that most of the black women have pretty much been ostracized for various reasons. So here's yet but another issue. And I will be honest, I really feel like it boils down to racism. So swimming caps for natural black hair is banned from the Tokyo Olympics. And so this is the British swimmer right here. Um, I believe the same one that's in the advertisement. So International Swimming Federation said that the swim caps designed for natural black hair have been banned from the use of the summer's Tokyo Olympics. So this is what's been driving the news. So Soul Cap, it's a British black owned company that made the caps, told BBC that FINA argued the hats did not fit the natural form of the head, and that their best knowledge, the athletes competing at the international events never used, neither required to use caps such as size and configuration. And so Soul Cap submitted an application last year to the group to have its products officially recognized. So this is not only bringing more business to a black owned company, but also being recognized for doing something that is different, and it caters to people of African American hair types. And so it, which if I read further down, you'll see why this is an issue. So the company recently partnered with Alice Deering, the first black female swimmer to be part of a British um, Olympic team. So for younger swimmers, feeling included and seeing yourself in the sport at a young age is crucial. So FINA's recent dismissal could discourage young swimmers and athletes from pursuing the sport as they progress through local, county, and national competitive swimming. Soul Cap company founders Tox Ahmed and Michael Chapman said in a statement, "We feel there's always room for improvement, but there's only so much grassroots and small brands that they can do. So we need to the top people to be more receptive to the positive changes that they have made." They added. So FINA's decision received backlash behind what they viewed on these caps. So with Danielle O, the founding member of Black Swimming Association, telling The Guardian that it confirms the lack of diversity in the sport. So O said that the original swim cap was created to prevent Caucasian hair from sticking to the swimmer's face, and added that the caps did not work for black hair because our hair defies gravity. And so it's the opposite. Our hair doesn't necessarily stick to our face. It's more poofy, it's more higher, so I'm adding that in there. And so it defies gravity. That's what she means, or they mean. And so we need the space and the volume which products like Soul Caps allows for. Inclusivity is realizing that no one's head shape is normal, Obe added. But, so this is from FINA, their release of a statement later saying it is currently reviewing the situation with regards to Soul Cap and similar products, understanding the importance of inclusivity and representation. So FINA did not fully reverse the ban, but they encourage the cap use for recreational and teaching purposes. And it said that it'll speak to Soul Cap to use their caps in FINA development centers. So they haven't fully reversed the ban. Um, and that is what the issue is. And so there is a video, it even says it on the side of me. The Olympic ban on Afro swim caps is targeting black athletes. And so there's a lot of buzz around this. This is by Ariana Gonzalez. And so this is a swimmer here, and she has an advertisement, a video, and I'm not going to show it, but you can look at it, but I'll direct you. It says Soul Cap XL extra large swimming caps designed for long hair, dreadlocks, weaves, hair extensions, braids, curls, afros, women and males. And it's basically a swim cap that's designed for hair for the people that have like if like it says here, if you have weaves, extensions, dreadlocks, curls, fros, and and those are usually hairstyles that most African American or African peoples from different places will wear. And so that's what the big thing is. I thought this was very interesting, but I wasn't knowing that they were banning. And what I've also known about the Olympics, these trials recently, Shikari, she's a sprinter. She was suspended for a month, I believe, because she tested positive for marijuana. And then there was another runner who said that she had tested for something, but they allowed her to continue running, I believe. And she said that she ate a burrito, and whatever was in the burrito, that's what caused her to have the positive test that she came out with. And she happened to be white. And so she was allowed to continue running. Then you have some other people who are in sports that have been somehow something has happened to them. They've been heavily criticized. The tennis player, she's not doing the Wimbledon game because she expressed she wanted to take a break for health issues, and she's being heavily criticized. Osaka, I believe, is her name, and so she's being heavily criticized by people from way back when. I think people who were playing tennis. There's this one white tennis player guy who he's saying some really harsh words to in reference to her taking a back seat from the Wimbledon competition. And then I believe one of the Venus sisters, she had an injury, so she's on like a medical leave, I believe. So I've been kind of following some of it. Then I saw Simone Biles. She did the gymnastics, and she's supposed to be, I think, maybe, I don't know if she's retiring or not. I believe I heard her saying that she was gonna stop. I would, because she was actually prohibited from getting a certain number of points because she was so far ahead of the group. They didn't want to give her all of the points that I really felt she deserved. You know, she was doing some incredible gymnastic moves, and some of the things that she was doing were really, really, I would say, dangerous. But they, for some reason, felt that she was only to get a certain number of points, and they made their excuse as to why, which, for the life of me, I kind of feel like it was unfair. But there's a lot of stuff going on that I'm noticing that seems really like it's targeting the black athletes. And so it's sad, but I'm noticing this because I've been watching and following this, and it's really sad. And so a lot of them have either they've taken a back seat or they're considering dropping out, and I almost feel like that's what they're trying to do, is discourage black people from competing in the Olympics. So What are your thoughts on this? This is so sad, and it's just I feel like another part of a subtle version of race war. Um, and I really do. I want to stress that because a lot's been going on. The whole world's watching, since this virus, all these things that have been happening, and you still have these black competitors that are trying to do their best to take the high road and be upbeat, do their best to try to compete in these events, but they're being discouraged in every way possible. And then here you have what we've been talking about is having black businesses be supported, and here you have a black business that could very well be thriving with this whole thing. They're trying to break through the barriers, and they're being told that they won't accept them, and it just seems like it's just another hurdle that people have to, or hoop they have to jump through or over to try to get in and build, you know, more recognition, inclusivity, and diversity, and then also build black business, in the sports of Olympics. And it's like, it's so sad. But there's a history too with swimming being discriminating black people too. So if you look into that, there's a whole history behind discriminating black people from getting in swimming pools, from swimming with white people, from even being included in those events. So it's really gotten crazy. But pay close attention to what's going on because I feel like it's all connected with what's been happening in the current times. They have nice ways of throwing around words to make it seem as though they have an excuse for everything that they ban or they say is not accepted. And it doesn't give change a chance for inclusivity and the possibility that you can build a new brand, a black business, up from the ground up from something as simple as a swim cap. And so actually it's going to do the reverse. I believe more people may see this and maybe inclined to actually buy the swim caps because of what's going on in light of this. And so it's so sad. It's like we have to really support one another in times like these. And I'm seeing this all around us. It's a war. It really is. It is war. On our even our young black people who are in the future. They're trying to do positive things, and here you have other people doing something and they're commended, or either they're given a pass. And then you have other people who, if they do something and they actually come out and they're honest and they're forthright and they say, oh, my mother died and I just need time to relax and I'm really going through something, I'm having some issues, they don't see that. Or I need a break because I'm having some mental, I need some mental time to just chill. No, it's met with criticism and backlash, or either being banned from something or suspended. So, having said that, I'm going to let this go. It's just sad. It's really sad that people are trying to open doors, but the doors are constantly closing. So, in saying this, thanks for listening. If you want to take a look at these soul caps, look at the video here. She explains, she goes into the in-depth explanation as to why she felt that this cap was really important to bring about for especially up and coming young black athletes. But anyway, having said that, and the sad part about this is that even trying to do something positive for black people, it's met with criticism, sometimes from your own peers. It's sad. I know some people can't wait to say, oh, well, they shouldn't use the caps, they didn't do it before. Well, that's the reason why they didn't do it, because everything is only for other groups other than people of color, people that are black. And so that's so mean. It's just so mean. And so if you see her hair, you'll see why she wanted the swim cap, because she has like a lot of hair. She has a thick afro. And so what have we seen on multiple, news feeds on many threads about kids that where they've been discriminated against for wearing their hair in dreads or wearing an afro, or they've been made fun of, or they've been told to go home and comb their hair or to change their hair or cut it off. And so this is yet another blow back from a lot of that. It's really very sad to see this happening to these young athletes who, and open doors for other athletes up and coming. So, thanks for listening.